Everyone, regardless of age or background, should have the right to learn and widen their knowledge, to strengthen their existing skills and competences, and develop new ones. This is what a learning city is all about, making education and learning accessible to everyone.
But what does it mean to make learning accessible to everyone? It means, first, understanding and addressing the learning needs of your city. Second, providing quality learning programs and opportunities. And third, creating conditions that will enable people to participate. Making learning accessible to everyone also requires paying particular attention to marginalized and vulnerable groups at risk of being excluded from learning. These might be people affected by poverty, girls and women, migrants and refugees, elderly people, or people with specific learning needs, among others.
So, what are the learning needs of your citizens? Should you focus on literacy and basic skills, the environment, healthcare, hygiene, skills for professional development? Different groups will have different needs, and there are many questions to consider. Some people know their learning needs, others may not. So think about the learning opportunities that are available and whether they fit people's needs. And are those people participating? Consider sometimes it is not about missing opportunities to learn, but about the barriers that may prevent people from participating. Find out what those barriers are and address them. Evaluate your current situation, assess your findings, and start building your ideas for learning opportunities around them. This clarity on learning needs means you can move towards actually generate the learning opportunities. Remember, in a learning city, learning takes place everywhere, in schools, university, the community and the workplace, in public spaces and through digital technologies. Embrace learning in all of those settings and involve stakeholders and partners to make it possible. Let us take a look at each of them.
Ensure inclusive and equitable access to the formal education system in your city. From early childhood education to tertiary education, access to formal education is a cornerstone in promoting learning for everyone. Revitalize learning at home, in the family, and in the neighborhood. Create community-based learning spaces and recognize community history and culture, as well as other cultures, as valuable sources of knowledge. The workplace is also an important site of learning. Ask and support businesses and public organizations to contribute to your vision of a learning city. Encourage them to foster and recognize the multiple benefits of learning and to become learning organizations. Pay particular attention to those outside the labor market who may have a particular need for training or coaching. Integrating such people into the labor market may require recognizing skills acquired through prior learning in local hiring strategies.
Do not forget that increasing the availability of learning opportunities will only lead to better learning outcomes if quality is assured. This includes ensuring there are well-trained teachers, learner-friendly environments, and a good balance of classroom, experiential, peer, and active learning. Use the great potential of information and communication technologies to widen access to education. Mobile learning apps or massive open online courses can bring learning opportunities closer to people. Providing ICT training for citizens will ease access to online learning for those with little technological knowledge. As technologies not only change the way we access knowledge, but also widely influence how we learn, training opportunities should be available to educators so that they can fully explore the possibilities of using technologies for better learning experiences. Enhancing access also means promoting a vibrant culture of learning throughout life, celebrating learning as part of public life, and transforming public spaces into learning spaces.
Ensure you create conditions that enable participation in learning and address existing barriers. This may include providing secure learning spaces, transport, or accessible infrastructure. As poverty might be a barrier to some, think about what support you can provide to disadvantaged groups. Pay particular attention to psychological barriers and those that arise because of language, citizenship status, or ethnic background. Sometimes it is just about ensuring the right information is available at the right time and in the right place. Make sure people know about the opportunities and support available to them.
Build on the transformative power of learning. Once the learning needs and barriers in your city have been identified, address them. Develop opportunities to respond to those needs. Enhance conditions to overcome the barriers, and ensure everyone in the community has access to learning. Remember, lifelong learning is the key to ensuring the sustainable future of our cities.